Hey, welcome, guys, and welcome to Marketing Funnel. Wrong episode, guys. Sorry, welcome to Funnel Traffic Thursday, guys. I'm so excited to be here on Thursday. It's December 22nd, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we are live, guys. And I'm excited to be here with you guys today on our Funnel Optimization Thursday. And today we're going to learn about my favorite analytical tool. Guys, I'm going to share that with you guys today. So, you guys excited about that? Give me a hand clap, like it, share it, subscribe to it. All right. So, guys, I'm really excited to be here today, right? I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to look and review one of my favorite tools that I'm sharing with you guys. But before we go into that, guys, if you have any questions before we deep dive into my favorite analytics tool, right, go ahead and type a capital letter Q in the comment section there if you're on Facebook and YouTube, and type the capital letter Q in there with a colon, semicolon, then space. Type in your question. That allows me to quickly filter on questions in the comments box on Facebook and YouTube, right? Now, also, guys, if you really want to become a VIP attendee of this show and where you get priority on all your questions that you have to ask, right? I will not shut down the show until I answer your question. If you're a VIP attendee, you can do that. Also, as a VIP attendee, guys, I want to give you my latest book, How to Use A/B Testing in Marketing, right? And that's my latest book. You can buy it right now on Amazon. On the Kindle version, it's 99 cents. But if you become a VIP attendee by joining me in my webinar room here, you will be able to get that book, download e-copy of that book for free. All right, that's just my gift for having you come in the webinar room, right? I just love to have people in this room with me. So I'd like to try to give you guys some incentive to come in. Also, right, another cool benefit, right? I do give away some cool stuff like some cheat sheets, some resources, some workbooks, some worksheets, some calculators, all kinds of good stuff like that throughout some of these episodes. And if you are a VIP attendee in my webinar room, you will get a copy of that. You can just click a button and download it, right? So that's another benefit. And also, guys, right, I got my thing called Funnel Optimization Thursday, right? It's my funnel optimization challenge, right? And I'm gonna see if I can help you optimize your funnel here on Thursday live. Now, if you feel a little, just a little reluctant to share all your business information out there for the entire public to view and look at, I understand. But if you become a VIP member, you can even do that one-on-one. I have schedule a session that we'll do it one-on-one, about 20, 30-minute session together. And we'll see if I can help you. So you take me up on my funnel optimization challenge, right? And so that's what it is. So those are your benefits becoming a VIP attendees. Now, with that being said, guys, I want to jump right in. Are you guys ready to jump in? All right. Cool. All right. So, guys, as we all know, right, our whole theory here, I'm sharing with you guys in these three times a week. Why I see them say Marketing Funnel Monday is because, hey, on Monday, I do talk about marketing funnels, right? Part of my whole marketing funnel profit system, right? And then on I can't say Tuesdays, but on Wednesday, we talk about website traffic Wednesday, right? And I talked about that yesterday. And then today is funnel optimization Thursday. And today we're talking about optimizing your funnel. And specifically today, we're going to talk about my favorite analytics tool, right? And the reason why we're going to talk about that, because that's part of our step 7 here of my entire system. And that's about analytics, right? How do we know where to focus, right? And so I've broken that guys down to you, right? That step into 3 simple steps, right? And it's measure, right? Benchmark and analysis, right? And so this past few episodes, funnel optimization Thursdays, I went over, how to measure the KPIs that we want to look at. And then last week, I went over the benchmark numbers, right, for our KPIs. And then today, I'm going to show you my favorite tool to use in order to complete out this task. Does that sound so cool, guys? Does that sound fun? All right, let me know. Give me a hand clap. Hey, guys, I'm really excited today, man. I need a lot of feedback today. And so I'm excited. It's going to be my last live stream for the day, last live stream for the week. Unless I decide to go live tomorrow. But it's going to be my last live stream for the week. And so I'm just excited. I want to give you guys a lot of good content and a lot of good value today. So if you, once again, you have any questions, let me know in the chat and we'll keep going. All right. So, guys, what does this look like, right? So just run a recap with you guys real quick before I show you my favorite tool, right? I want to go back, right? And I showed you guys, this little diagram, right, last week, right? And as we talked about the benchmark metrics, right? So if we're looking at ads and we got a click-through rate going to our sales page, looking at, you want to benchmark is anything greater than 1% is good, right? Our conversion rate from our sales page to our thank you page, we look about 10%. Then we can even break down that even more, right? If we look at this, our sales page, so if we have a cart, to go open a cart, we're looking at a click-through rate of 1% and then our conversion rate of 10%, right? To our thank you page, right? And then if we have an opt-in page where we talk about cost per lead, right? And that's if you're advertising of that sort. And you have different metrics, right? Depending on if you're B2B or business to consumer. And if you're business to consumer, anything less than $3 cost per lead is good. Anything less than $6 cost per lead is good as well for business to business, right? And so let's jump in. So let me show you guys, right? Let me show you guys real quick my favorite analytics tool. Let me get it up here running for you. Right now, how many people, before I show this, how many people have heard of Funnelytics? Let me know if you heard of Funnelytics in the chat. Let me know, because this is my favorite analytical tool, right? I do use a lot of them because even though Funnelytics is still a great tool, it's not perfect, but it's still a great visual tool to understand your analytics, right? Is a lot more, is a graphical user interface of your analytics, right? So let me share it with you now. All right, so here we are. This is inside Funnelytics. I'm going to show you a couple of things. I'm going to show you one of my funnels, right? Is this an organic funnel going to my homepage, right? Hardly any traffic, not a lot of organic traffic going to it, not pushing it, right? And then we'll show you one of my clients, right? But I'm going to kind of mask their identity, right? It's one of my barber clients, just so you guys know that's what's on the screen right now. So as you can see here, let me just show you all, let me just turn this off for a second. So as you can see here, this is what we call a funnel map, right? We talk about funnel maps in Marketing Funnel Monday. So if you want to know more about that, come join me on Monday at 5, right? And so we talk about funnel maps. So we have a very simple funnel map here. So this is the funnel map, or the funnel system, I should say, the marketing funnel that I have really right now, one of my long-lasting barber clients, right? And so we go from Google, which is organic traffic here. This is organic Google traffic, to their barber shop homepage, right? And then from our homepage, they have a couple choices they can make. They can click on one of the barbers. They got 2 barbers that are clients, and you got barber 1 and then you got barber 2, right? And then they click on that for more information about those barbers, and they decide they want to go over that barber. There's a button they can click to go to their calendar to book an appointment. And then once they go to the calendar to book an appointment, they pay to schedule their appointment. So they pay in advance, and once they pay, they end up going to a thank you page, right? So the same thing with barber number 2, right? If someone clicks on barber number 2 from the homepage, click on their page to learn more about barber number 2, and then they go to their barbershop calendar. If they want to schedule an appointment, they pay in advance, and then they go to the thank you page. Okay, so that's what the funnel looks like. Now, let's see. Okay, how well is the funnel doing, right? So let's check this out, guys. I'm just so excited about this. So we go up here, we go click on the little analytics button up here at the top, right? And it pulls up analytics button right here. So now what it's showing me right now, so the time frame it's showing me is this for today, December 22nd. So today, right? And what we can see here is I got one person that came in from Google, went to the homepage from the barbershop. That one person, right? Now I don't know exactly where that one person went, but I got one person came in from Google. Now here's a trick. You might be saying, okay, it's showing me the phone. Now this solid line here is showing me direct connection. Right now you're saying, well, Claude, you got 7 people shows up here, right? It's telling me 7. So I got one person 100% went here. 7 people came to this page. Now that means they came from another source. They came from another previous page. Now I can figure that out, but I'm not going to show you that right now. I'll show you that here in a little bit. So here, anyway, I had one person come from Google, came to this page. Now I had some other people who came to the home page, different measures. That could have been direct. I can show you that in a little bit. I want you to, but this amount. So I had 7 people end up coming there today, right? And now these people are supposed to be unique visitors. So not like repeats. These are pretty unique visitors within this time frame, okay, of today. And so of the 7 people that ever got to this homepage, I had one person that went directly from the homepage to barber number 2. And then I had 2 people went from the homepage to barber number 1. All right. Now you can see here the numbers match up, but you see here the numbers are different, right? I had 3 people here. And once again, I can show you to figure out where to go, but directly from this page to that page was just 2 people. So that's a 28.5% conversion rate, right? Now I remember what we went over some previous numbers, right? What did I tell you what a good conversion rate be, or a good click-through rate? In this particular case, this is click-through rate, right? So I want to click-through rate from click a button to go check out about barber 1, okay? And so that's 28.5%. I say click-through rate is about 1%. So I'm well over that. I'm at 20%. This is pretty good. All right. So, and then we had all those that visited barber number 1, 100% of them went to the calendar page. 100% went to the calendar page, right? The book a calendar, book an appointment, right? And of those 3 people that went there, 2 of them went directly to the thank you page, which means they purchased they purchased a haircut. They scheduled their haircut in advance and they paid for it in advance, right? So 2 people became customers, paying customers upfront, right? That conversion rate is 67%, much higher than 10%, right? Killing it, right? So what does it say? Well, you don't have 100. Well, things happen. Maybe they looked at the calendar, didn't fit their time schedule, maybe be, or maybe they're just looking to see how much it was going to cost or whatever, and they're just playing around, right? Could be the case. But 3 people went there. So going back to barber number 1, so 1 person from the home page went to barber number 2, I'm sorry, right? And so that's 14%. Click-through rate still great, over 1%, right? Click-through to the calendar page, 100%, one, but they didn't book, right? So maybe the times, the availability wasn't there for them, so it didn't work out, all right? So totally said, well, I got 2 people. Why does it say I got 4 people here? Now, all right, now this is where a part where sometimes this is where the phone looks not always perfect. But if I really want to see like where these 4 people came from, right? It's this thing I can do. I can go here, check this out. I can drag this, and then it's going to tell me where the previous page comes. So I had 2 people came directly from, right, from this calendar. Now I can also do this. All previous pages. Now I see I got from this calendar, right? And then I have those 2 people, right, a couple times, and I got someone that came from this calendar, right, as well, right? And so I can kind of go back and say, interesting, right? And then I look at traffic, make sure anyone came here directly. I said, interesting, but here's a better way for me to look at this. So now, just a cool filter that analytics allows you to do. So now I can actually filter on the number of people that came to this page. And what I will do is I will click on people over here, right? Or I can go like this, click up top, click on people, and it showed me all 9 people, right? So I had 9 people that kind of flowed through here today, right? 9 people flown through here some sort of way today, right? If I want to see which way if I want to filter them, this is real quick. This is all I got to do. I click on people. All right. And then I can click on the people that came through here. But here's a better way to filter this. I click on people. I want to know how many people actually ended up on this page right here. So I click on this right here, people who performed a step. And then I click on this step right here. And then I click on apply filter. And you're going to see it's going to go from 11. There we go. Loading the data to 4. So now I know where the 4 people are. Now here's a cool thing I can do. Now, I only got 2 people that paid, and I went back and checked the analytics. I actually checked the merchant account, right, for my client here to see how did I really get 4 people to purchase, and I didn't. I only got 2 so far today. So that means that somehow I got some crazy stuff going on here. So I can click on the person, and it tells me the journey that it took. So this person just came to the thank you page, right? This person just came to the thank you page. Oh, okay. It didn't go through the funnel at all. Doesn't make any sense. All right. So that's 1. This person, this came to the thank you page from the mobile device. Okay. Doesn't make any sense. Right. That happened at 2:54. This happened at 3:35. Right. 2 different people. Remember, these are unique people. Now, this person actually went through the funnel. Right. You can see right here, he started from the barbershop homepage, right, and then worked his way through the funnel, right? So that's a legitimate person right there. And here's another legitimate person right here, right? Another legitimate person that went through the funnel, right? Started off at the beginning, and I see every step they went through the funnel. Isn't that pretty cool, guys? I see every step they went through the funnel, right? And so I know now these 2 people, for some kind of strange reason, right, they just went straight to the thank you page, right? This person was on a desktop. So it could be a bot. It could be something crazy like that. It could be a bot of some sort. Maybe someone scanning, right? Or maybe someone purchased a couple of days ago but didn't close out their thank you page and it ended up going back to it and refreshed it. And so it counts as a view, even though it wasn't all the way through the system, right? So I will have to deep dive and go deeper into this, right? To check out people's journey for more than 1 day, more than a month, right? Because you ever think about, you go to the thank you page, you always close out your window if you're on your mobile device, right? Or your phone. No, you usually don't. So that could be what happened. I don't know, right? About deep diving more, but now I know legitimately, okay, I got 2 people, even though it says 4 here. Now, there's one cool thing here, right? Let's close this out. Delete that off the page. Delete that off the page. Delete. Okay. Another cool thing here, right? You see this haircut appointment, right? I can assign a dollar amount, a goal to this page. If someone hits this page, there's a dollar amount, right? I know the dollar amount that I put in here, right? Whatever they charge for a haircut, right? And then, so I know that this actually should be less, right? Because there's only 2 legitimate people went through. Okay. And so the numbers are not perfect, but I know just by backtracking and do some analytics, I know roughly, but it gets you in a sense of how well is this funnel working, right? Now, with Funnelytics, they do have the ability that you can even do even deeper tracking, more accurate tracking with Funnelytics, right? And I'm going to probably play around with that another time, right? But the entry level Funnelytics platform called Performance Light lets you go in and just track this stuff graphically by just using page views, right? But then they have a thing where you can actually track actions, which means I can track actions through my shopping cart. So all this could be more accurate, okay? And be more accurate information. So here's another cool thing you can do, right? So that's today. So I can change the date range. So let's go back. Let's clear all filters on this real quick. So that is today. Let's see. It's taking a little long. So one thing someone might ask you is like, hey, well, how well is organic traffic converting into actually customers, right? So here's a cool thing you can do. There's one way you can skip all these steps here. So if I click on here and I can drag a line all the way over to the thank you page, right here. Now I'll just put up top there, put it top. All right, and then I just move this out the way so you guys can see it. Now, this is directly, right? So there's no way this is going to end up being 0. So if I refresh the analytics first for today, this should be 0, right? Right here, because why? Directly, no one's going straight from Google to the thank you page, right? So 0 people right there. So what you end up doing is you change the line type to skip steps in between. So I want to skip steps. So this is going to tell me how well my organic Google traffic is converting into a customer. So now I hit the refresh button again, and let's see if this one person was a paying customer, right? Wow, look at that. Well, before you know it, look at that. I got someone else who want to, hey, just hit the refresh button, guys. My clients make money. That's all I got to do. Just hit the refresh button, they make money. So you just see here live where my client just got another sale, right? It went from 4 to 5, right? And I know it because we were at 2 here now. Now we're at 3. You see 5 people went through here. And I saw the numbers kind of changing on us, right? This is live, man. This is really live. I saw the numbers changing on us when I looked at the number of people that's coming through the funnel. It was at 9, it went to 11. I didn't want to say anything right away. But I was like, okay, so live, you see the thing went live, man. I made another sale for my client, right? Just simple. Now that person come from Google? No, that person did not come from Google, right? So no sale came directly from Google. So you might be like, well, where are the salespeople coming from, Claude, right? So I can just go here, and that's another cool thing. I can click on there. I go back to filter on the step. I click on the step here, right? Apply filter. So now it's just going to show me the traffic that's come here today, where they've come from, what flow path are they taking, right? So now you can see, right? 2 people came to the page and they went. So I got 2 people came. So 2 people came here. One of those 2 people went directly to Barbara 1, right? And then there was more people. So it's 2 more people went here, right? Booked the calendar and then booked. Those are your appointments, right? There is one person went here. They booked. So what happened here? How did I get 3 people coming here, right? So let's do the same thing we did before. So one of the things I can do is say, where did this person come from? I can do this. It's called our Traffic Explorer. See what other pages they came from. It's loading data. Sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's slow, right? Hey, any questions, guys? If you guys have any questions so far on this, let me know. Is this stuff cool for you? I mean, this is great stuff for me, right? Let's see why it's taking so long. Now it doesn't want to behave. It's still loading data. All right. We'll come back to that here. We'll wait that. So let me just show you guys something else that's going on. Oh, it's still thinking. I don't know why it's taking so long. Got internet connection? You guys can still hear me? Just want to make sure I still got internet connection here. All right, cool. Man, this is taking forever. Well, let me close this out. Let me try it again. It's usually faster than this. All right, there we go. All right, so here we go. So what do we say here? We got one person went directly, probably went directly to the page. someone came from Barbara Scott down here, this other barber down here, right? And then another person came from the homepage. So here's what I can do. One thing you can do is understand. So if I think I had someone come from here, we can look to see if there was a connection to here. Sometimes someone might have came to, and then now didn't work out. And then we'll just refresh and see. There we go. All right. So, nope, that person not go direct from this page to that page. So what do they do? So how do we get 3 people here? So we just keep on going through this. So now, if I don't know exactly how we got the 3 people here, what I can do, right, is I can go here once again, and I can go up here, right? And then I can filter, before I do that, I can filter on step instead of the thank you page, right? I can say, okay, let me clear step. I can click on Barber 1, right? And then refresh my analytics. All right. Things keep on updating. All right. And then I do here. I go people. And remember what I did before? So now I know I had 5. Now I got 5 people came through here. All right. So what I can do now is I can click and see the route that where people came from, right? So this person came directly from the calendar page. So maybe he went back, right? So this person went backwards, and that's how he got back up here, right? That's another way. So somehow he got there and went up going backwards, right? Scroll, and he went to thank you page, and scroll on that, right? So that person bought. That was 11 minutes ago. 17 minutes ago, this person came from Barcy, then boom, boom. So he came directly to this page, right? Directly to this page. That's how he got there. So that person went directly to there. And then this person came through the home page, right? Worked his way up, right? And got to the thank you page. Boom. Okay. This person, let's see, this person did a lot of travel. Came from the home page. Then he went to go visit the other barber first, and then he came back to visit barber number 1, and then he went to that person's home page, right? And then he went to go. He went to the calendar page, and then he went back. Then he went back home. He went back to the home page, right? And then he goes back to the other barber, right? And check out other barber, and then he goes, all right, nope. Then he go back to barber number 1, and then he keeps going back and forth, checking, right? Don't know why. And then he ends up going back, and then he finally purchases, right? And so, right, you can see the time that it's taking him from once he came in. So look at this. He came in on December 21st, right? And then he ended up eventually buying on the 22nd, right? 22nd. So you kind of see what was going on there with that journey there, right? This person was came through Google, right? Came through Google, and on the 7th. So this is all the journey this person's been. So this person's been through our funnel before, right? And then he come back. See the 21st. Let's see, did he purchase? So yeah, he purchased here on the 7th. And this person's a repeat customer, came back today. So I'm seeing everyone's journey, right? So they come back. All right, he come back to the barbershop page, the home page, and it goes through the calendar. So this is a repeat customer here, right? So you can see that through the journey. So you can see how people are coming in and out of here through the journey of these pages. And so this is pretty cool, right? You guys think this is pretty cool? So you can see now where your traffic is, how your traffic is working. Now this is all organic traffic here, right? So one might say, well, so here's the cool thing, right? So now I know where my numbers are from organic traffic. Now I can start simulating and start actually calculating. All right, now I know that my funnel is working. I know the actual conversion rates that I'm getting, right, through the funnel. And now I know if I were to go pay for advertising, right, and do my numbers, do my calculation, I can predict how much money I'm going to get from paid advertising. I can tell up front, if I want to make money from paid advertising or not, right? So that is the beauty of this, man. It's telling you this is a beautiful tool that I've been using for a while now. Actually, I've been only using I've been using Funnelytics for a while, but I've been only using this newer version of Funnelytics 2.0 Performance Lite for maybe a couple weeks. So there's something I'm still learning about it. But ideally, man, this is amazing. This is a great tool, right? So if I clear the filters. Now, another cool thing about this, let's say I want to do a comparison, right? As far as my traffic that's come through here, I want to compare the last 7 days, right? To I apply filters first. So we look at the last 7 days of traffic that's come through here, right? So we got 13 people organically that came through from Google, but he had 39 people that actually reached the page, and that could be from other sources, right? And so here I can look where other people are coming from to get to this page, right? So I got Google, I got Facebook. I had 11 people came from Google.com, 11 people came from 3 people came from Facebook. Some people, different versions of Facebook. Some people came through Yahoo search, right? Somebody came from duck2go.com. Never heard of that one. And then someone came from a mobile Facebook page, right? And then other people are just going back. They might have been on the calendar and went back to the home page type of thing, right? That type of thing. So that's kind of why you see all these numbers here. But, if you really wanted to see how people regress down here to 15, right? So if I want to say, okay, how many people actually came? What was the journey that most people took to get to here? Oops. Right. And then I apply filters, right? Now you can see, give me a second. You'll see once again, right here. This is pretty cool. So three people came from Google. 100% of them became customers, right? Beautiful number there. You see that right there? Boom. 100%, right? This is this last week. And you can see the numbers here. Like last week, we had of the 15 people here, supposedly 9 people came from Barber One, right? So it makes you wonder, all right, you probably got some of those same issues that we shared with you guys before on the numbers here. But Barber One had 10 people came to his page, and 100% of them booked the appointment, right? And 2 people must have. I mean, like you said, people go back and forth, skip around. So that's why these numbers are a little bit off. But overall, our conversion rate here is 75%, which is outstanding. Our click-through rate from the home page to the Barber One is 78%, which is outstanding, right? And then even here, 9 of them went to Barber Two, which is 11%, which is still good, right? And then those 2 people that came here, they all checked the calendar, right? And so I was looking at this, you said, well, Barber One is doing significantly well. So what is going on with Barber number 2, right? And so we can look and deep dive into that. I'm not going to go into here now, but I know me and the Barber number 2 need to talk. Now, it's probably because of a couple things. I'm not going to share with that, but his imagery. Barber One has a lot more images, has videos to share. Barber number 2 does not have newer updated images and does not have videos to share, right? So I believe that is the reason why he's not getting the love. And his appointment calendar, right, are different dates. He's only allowing people to book during the week, early like Tuesdays and Thursdays, right? And where this barber's on the Thursdays, Friday, and Saturday, right? And so his availability is different from most of the people. So this is kind of explaining, right? I can talk to my clients now and say, hey, guy, barber number 2, look, if you really want to make this thing go work for you, right, we really need to think about a couple things. Let's update your page with some relevant videos, right? And update your page maybe some newer pictures, right? Some better pictures. And so let's try that and see what the numbers change, right? So this is what I can use this data, right? Now I have A to B comparison between the same people in the same shop, right? One's getting more of the clients than the other. So this is how this works. It's how you use this stuff, right? It's how you use this analytics to start deep diving into data, right? So one other thing I wanted to share with you guys real quick, right? I'm going to clear this step off. I'm going to apply this filter. And then if you want to compare data from week to week, let's say, or month to month, right? How do we do it? Especially if you change something, right? If you change something, you can do a little comparison. You can say, okay, guy, let me do a comparison here by date, right? And I want to compare I want to compare this past 7 days to the previous 7 days, right? And so we're looking at the, I got to change this date to the last 7 days. And then I got to change this date. So that's the 16th. So then I need to change this date to the 9th to the 15th. Custom range. Apply filters. All right. And now I'm going to get a nice yellow green chart. So here you see here, right? So green means, so here, green is positive, right? Things got better, you know, from this is the base comparison. So things in purple is our base comparison, right? That's 2 weeks ago, right? And then this is our last 7 days, right? Is in the blue or the black. And you can see here, right, that starting with Google, we had more traffic this last 7 days than we did basically 2 weeks ago, right? We got by 30% increase, right? But the click-through rate from Google to the homepage was less, right? Only 84%. Still good, but it was less, right? And I got these numbers, metrics, right? You can play around what you want to say is bad or good or what's not really significant, right? I believe in 95% rule, right? 95% confidence. So anything greater than 5%, I'm saying that's, a difference. That's significantly different to market. All right. But the number of people, because our people count went up, we had more people here. So boom. All right. We had more people on our homepage. We had more people clicking through to Barber 1. However, we had the same amount of people that went from the homepage to Barber number 2, but the click-through rate is different. Okay. The sales wise, we had more sales this past 7 days than we did 2 weeks ago for Barber number 1. Right. But Barber number 2 is even no sales. So it's basically no difference, right? So we're seeing how this works, and you can visually see this, right? As far as 2 weeks ago, we didn't have any people go through the funnel and become a customer from Google, but this past week we did, right? So is this showing you where your traffic's coming from? Is really analytical, right? Is this cool for you guys? Like, let me know. Is this really cool? Like, tell me, is this cool for you guys? Because I think it's the best tool ever. I think it's one of the greatest tools ever. And they keep on working on, doing a better job of tracking and making it visual with this tool. But guys, this is really outstanding information here, right? And so I want to show you guys one more thing, and then we're going to wrap this up and close out our session here together. So here's one of my pages, right? Going to a page here where I got a landing page. No advertising going to it, right? Not a lot of SEO traffic, but here's what we're seeing here today, right? So I got one person came from Google, no ads. I'm not advertising this page yet. I want to kind of see what the conversion numbers look like through Google Traffic first. So I got one person came in here today, right, from Google. One person on the landing page, right? Let me refresh the metrics here. All right, one person on landing page, and then ideally, I got filters on. Nope, no filters on. So then we have people go from. I got one. Somehow, no one went directly from this page. No one went directly to the apply page. No one went directly to this page. And you can see right now, right? And so we just have people. One person from Google came here, but it didn't go directly to this page. So what I can do, right? If you want to see, okay, what people went through here today, what can we do, right? We click on the widget tool. We click on people. Here we go, right? We got 2 people from the United States and one person. What flag is that? I do not know, right? That happened 6 hours ago, right? But now we can see, let's see their journey, right? This person is right straight to my services page. Somebody went straight to my services page here, right? That was his journey. How did he get there? We'll have to find out, right? This person went straight to the about page. How did they get there? Don't know. Okay. And then how did this person, right? So then this person, he went to the home page and then got from Google Docs. So I don't know how he got he went and got a Google Doc, Philippines. Oh, that's where that's from. Philippines. No, that's Philippine flag. So I had someone measure from Philippines, right? So let's see. Can I find out where this person came from pages? Let's see. Does it show? No data available. All pages. No data available. All right. So somehow this person got there. Don't know exactly how they got to that page, but somehow that person got there. And then this page too as well. All right. But that's right. So let me change the date range on this to get a little bit more data to you guys. So let's look at Let's look at this month. Let's change the numbers to this month. Apply the filter. All right, so this month so far, right, organic traffic only 9 people. Now you can see 8 people came from Google. Well, 9 people looked on Google. 8 others per converted came over. We had 14 people actually visit the page. All those 14 people, 7% went to my apply page, but no one didn't book an appointment here, right? So that didn't go through. We had 4 people that went to visit, that saw the about page, and some people saw the service page, right? But you had 1% conversion that went from here to here. Now, ideally, I don't really want people to go here. So that's why this is your typical homepage, right? So a lot of times you hear marketers talk about, hey guys, if you want someone to really take an action, don't give them a whole bunch of activity to do, right? Don't give them other options to take, right? And so this is your typical homepage. I'm using this as an example, right? Organic traffic, right? Hey, if I really want people to apply, I really want to take them to like a simple step. You only have one choice, go apply, right? So maybe that funnel traffic can funnel through here, right? But if I really wanted to see, who's coming to this page and what did they do, right? What did I do, guys? You remember what I do? Well, I'll go here to filter on a step. I'll filter on the supply step. I'm going to apply this filter, and it's going to show me the people, the pathway that they took to get to that page, right? So what did they do? It came straight from Google. They went to this page and they hit the apply page, right? And that's how they got there, okay? But they also must have went back and checked out these other pages as well, okay? So if I wanted to go look the people on this journey, I'll go hit a widget tool. I'll click on people, right? And this person's from Great Britain, right? This person from Great Britain came, and the person went and tried to look at my page, right? And that was yesterday, actually, that happened. And he spent, 43 minutes. Look at that. 43 minutes on the apply page here. He's must be really been thinking about it, but didn't apply, or he just got distracted and went somewhere else, right? So you can see the journey that this person took, right? And he found my page. He spent some time on it, 36 seconds. Then he clicked around to apply page. And then he went to start here page. Then he went to about page. And then he went to my services page. Then he went to my process page. Right. And then he went all over them. And then when he checked out everything on my page, checked out every link on my page. Then he went back to apply page, and then he went back to, stayed there for about 43 minutes, and then he went back to the home page, right? So that person from Britain, don't know who that person is, for United Kingdom, all right? So you can see the power of this tool. You guys see the power of this tool? Let me know in the chat. You guys see that? Give me a hand clap, like it, share it, love it, right? This is pretty cool, isn't it? So this is my favorite. This is my favorite tool, guys. So this is funnel analytics, right? If you guys like this tool, you can get the free funnel map for free. This is by going to funnelanalytics.io, right? Funnelytics.io, right? So it's called Funnelytics, and it's a free mapping tool. But you want to do the analytical stuff, there's a paid version for that. So that's my favorite tool, guys. Any questions at all so far? So you see the power of this, right? So, all right, cool. So that's my favorite tool, man. That's how I analyze data. That's how you should be analyzing data visually, right? Make sure you do some good tracking. You know your KPIs. Now I just take this. I can just basically scale, right? You saw when I showed you one of my clients, I saw what they were doing. One client's doing better than the other. So I go to the other client. My one client say, hey, we need to do something with your page because it's not converting as good as the other page, as the other barber. And I think I know why. So let's try this, right? And we go try it. Boom, we're done. Okay. And then we record the numbers, and then we see what happens, right? So there's a whole funnel optimization strategy here, guys. This is Funnel Optimization Thursday. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys love this. Let me know, like it, share it. Tell me in the comments, man. I love doing this stuff. I love sharing this stuff, right? But also let me know what you're interested in, right? Type in some questions. Let me know what you want to know. So I help you with that as well. All right. Thank you guys so much, guys. Hope you guys have a blessed Merry Christmas, right? I'm probably not going to talk to you for the rest of the week, and I won't see you guys until Marketing Funnel Monday, the day after Christmas. Yes, I'm going live the day after Christmas because I just enjoy doing it. All right. So God bless you all. God bless you all. Have a blessed Christmas, right? Have a beautiful celebration. Enjoy your time with friends and family. Enjoy the celebration of the birth of Jesus Christ. In Jesus' name, I say, God bless you all. Amen.